I also want to go into a little more detail about what the lower gearbox actually does. This little mechanical engineering feat is actually quite amazing. As you can see here, there's actually two prongs. The reason for these two prongs is actually for the battery connection. The battery will actually be housed in the buttstock, and it will actually go in between here, connecting the two contacts, giving the whole system power. Move on to the second part is actually this microchip here. This chip acts as a power surge. In case there is a surge of energy or anything like that, your gearbox will be protected and it will not be short-circuited or anything like that because of this little chip right here. We can now move on to these two contacts in here. This is actually what allows us to have a quick swap motor and no wires connecting. The wires and all the electricity is actually connected through these two little contacts through the pistol grip. So that's how it all works. Last and finally would be this section right here. This is actually where the micro switch chip gets plugged into. This white little button right here is actually a safety feature that we implemented into the micro switch chip. What this does is, take for example that this rifle is opened up as such. That little button would read that it was open and it will not cycle, will not give you electricity. That way you don't destroy any of your pistons or any of your gears or anything like that. It's just an extra level of safety that G&G decided to add in for you guys. This little black button right here is actually the fire switch. This is different than your conventional switch, as it doesn't arc until you fully pull the trigger down. This kind of helps with the issue where you're pulling it halfway and the connection would sometimes arc, sometimes wouldn't arc, sometimes it would fire, and sometimes it wouldn't fire. This little button right here makes sure that it fires every single time when you want it to and never when you don't want it to. The micro switch chip can also help with the battery life as well. If for whatever reason you forget to unplug the battery or something like that, the microchip switch will realize that and actually put the whole system in a sleep mode, which uses very, very little electricity, so you don't have to worry about your battery dying out by leaving it in. Lastly, this switch over here sends an electronic signal that you have to actually charge the handle when you put a new magazine, just as if it was a real AR-15. This little tiny micro switch chip does a lot and is actually the heart of the GBOX system.